Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm a KKM Financial. Well, more intraday volatility here on expiration day, and with that we're seeing the VIX cash push higher. VIX cash currently 26.25. Now we did see an intraday high of 28.54, and that takes out the intraday high of December 27.39. So new multi-month high for the VIX cash intraday as we continue to see markets gyrate around on an intraday basis. But what is interesting is realized volatility week over week is basically unchanged. 10-day, 20-day, 30-day, whatever you measure, it's basically unchanged from close to close. But as we know, the intraday volatility has been very pronounced through the last several sessions. That's putting upside pressure on the VIX cash, I believe. And as well, we're seeing the SPX drifting to new monthly lows, and that's also providing upside pressure in the VIX cash. And looking at the at-the-money straddle in the SPX 30 days out, the implied level 21.25, so that's up quite substantially week over week. But we're looking at the SKEW Index 127.5, the lowest level since October of 20, so almost a year and a half low on the SKEW Index. So we're seeing a shifting dynamics as for demand for the way out of the money puts is reduced relative to demand at the money options in the SPX. Looking at the VIX futures, we're looking at the VIX futures trading at a discount to cash currently, about 50 to 75 cents depending on where we are here in the VIX cash, but VIX futures hovering right around 25.5 and still holding a pretty flat curve here. So a little bit of contango even at these levels when you move out on the futures curve, but pretty flat by and large around the 25.5 level. Looking at VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, that's 141.5, and now that's pushing up towards the high end of this week's range. However, we did not take out the December high in the VVIX that we did see just intraday today. So a little bit different dynamic relative to the VIX, where we did see the VVIX not take out those December highs. Action in the VIX options, out of the money calls to be expected here in February and March are very active today. So that's where you're seeing the majority of the price action in the options market. Next week, I want to point out, we do have a Fed meeting. The market's going to be paying close attention to that. We have a lot of earnings coming out to influence the market, as well as a lot of data points. So there's lots of things next week that could continue to keep the vol expectations elevated.